Sabrina Carpenter was on stage at Lollapalooza with a sold-out crowd saying men are useless. Bro, if the roles were reversed, they would cut that guy's mic off with maximum efficiency and deplatform him in a heart.
So apparently famous country singer Sabrina Carpenter said that all men are garbage or useless or something to that effect, allegedly. And a lot of people are making videos like this saying that it's a double standard, a man could never get away with saying this about a woman. And I gotta say, I really don't think it is. Before I even get into it though, one of my biggest pet peeves, and I'm not saying that the creator that I'm reacting to is doing this, but a lot of these videos come across to me as being very disingenuous, right? Because when I see people use this logic of, hypothetically, if a man did this, I think women would be outraged. So instead of examining the reasons as to why I don't feel the same way as a group of people that I'm not even a part of, I'm gonna just pretend to care, even though I don't, right? To me, that just comes off as being very performative and quite frankly, a waste of time. But back to the main point of this video, which is that I don't think it's a double standard. I think it's a difference in standards. Don't scroll, let me explain. Okay, so let's stay with this argument that there would be an outrage if a man said what Sabrina said. Let's say, I don't know, who's the man version of Sabrina Carpenter? Jack Harlow? Eminem? Eminem has definitely said way worse than calling women useless. I would put money on that. All right, so according to Reddit, it's Jesus because he was also a carpenter. Okay, according to ChatGPT, it's Shawn Mendes. So let's say one day Shawn Mendes gets on stage and says, so, woman, kind of useless, am I right? Boom, world explodes, outrage everywhere. But you got to ask yourself the question, who's getting outraged? It's women, because they would actually care, and men don't. You can't convince me that men care about Sabrina the Carpenter calling men useless when you have the booty warrior out here doing 20v2s, a man whose claim to fame is literally violating other men. And who's platforming him? Men. Who thinks these videos are hilarious? Men. You could say the same thing, right? If the booty warrior's victims were women, he wouldn't be getting platformed the way that he is. Yes, because a woman. Women wouldn't go for that. There's no doubt in my mind that if the booty warrior's victims were all women and it was completely up to men whether or not to still platform him, he would still be getting platformed. What did Trump say? Grab her by the puh? Just grab her by the puh? What did men call that? Locker room talk? So yeah, to summarize, I don't see it as a double standard because, for one, you literally have people like Eminem who have said way worse and are still held in a very high regard. And secondly, I more so see it as two different groups of people that just have very different standards. Right, the number of men that think the booty warrior is hilarious, that think it's weak and sensitive to express any kind of offense, far outnumber the ones that think, maybe we shouldn't be promoting and platforming this kind of behavior.